Victor, what are you doing here?
I dropped in to see you.
How did you know I would be here?
I know everything.
Where's Olivia?
We'll discuss my daughter later. At the moment, we have more important matters to go over.
Such as?
Such as making absolutely certain that you and I present a united front to the rest of the organization.
Why shouldn't we?
That's up to you. I expect you to take a more active role in helping me phase out our past business dealings.
Well, if you mean the bootleg booze, the gambling, and the prostitution...
I mean all of it.
I told you I won't be involved in anything even remotely illegal.
You have no choice. You want to be established as the dominant force in the organization, don't you?
If I'm going to keep the promise I made to Julian, yes.
Then you simply must take charge of all operations. You can't simply pick and choose. We gave you the symbol of our power. You have to earn our respect. All the ceremonial ring-kissing in the world isn't going to do that. You're planning on running the mob, you got to do it from the front lines, not from some ivory tower.
And why should I dirty my hands cleaning up other people's mess?
It's your mess now, and you're already wallowing in it with the rest of us. Or have you forgotten how close you came to being implicated in 2 murders?
That won't happen again.
It could. Those renegades from the organization that planted the corpses on you, huh? You were lucky. You found the bodies in time. You were able to dispose of them by dumping them in the harbor so you couldn't be linked to the murders. But next time, you may not be so fortunate. You have to take the offensive when you can, Duke. Believe me, I don't want to see you fished out of the bait.
Guess I'm buying the beers. Hey, pass me some of your bait.
It looks expensive. Hey, bet I could get $50 for this at a pawn shop.
Yeah, let me see. There's an inscription in the back. How sweet.
Hey, finders keepers.
Hey, drop it off at the police station, lost and found. So the poor guy at least has a chance to claim it.
Or should I?
It's obviously got sentimental value.
I'll think about it. See what else we can catch.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe you can buy the beers.
Yeah, thanks for the update, guy. Well, I should be down there shortly. Yeah, thanks.
You have to go so soon? I felt like we were just getting started.
You haven't gotten rid of me quite that easy.
Good. Thanks for listening and understanding.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
I'm sorry if I brought up sad memories for you. It was just really great to talk to someone who knew what I was going through.
It's okay. I believe stuff like that's good for the spirit. Besides, proves that we have at least something in common.
You know, you're even better than Tiffany said you were.
Yeah, Tiffany. Oh, that reminds me.
What?
Well, yeah, your sister had something to do with my asking you out.
I thought so.
But don't look at it that way. I mean, let's face it. Sooner or later, I would have gotten around to it myself. I mean, you are a very attractive woman, and I'm very available.
Well, remind me to send my sister a thank you note.
I wouldn't bother. I don't think she had your best intentions at heart at the time.
Well, if she had, it would have been the first time.
At any rate, I should have mentioned this earlier.
Oh, don't apologize.
Hmm?
I don't care why we got together. I'm just glad we did.
Oh, so am I. Matter of fact, I was thinking maybe we could organize a rematch.
I'd love to. Only next time, I promise I'll go easy on the champagne.
Don't bother. Next time I'm not going to be quite so much gentleman.
Oh, okay.
No sign of hearing, Mrs. Labor, but I'll keep looking.
I'm sorry to put you to so much trouble.
No trouble at all. I'll tell Angie you lost it, and I'm sure the hearing will turn up.
Thank you. They're my favorite pair.
Well, we'll give you a call when we find it.
I appreciate that.
Was there anything else?
No, I'm just resting.
had a feeling you'd be waiting for me.
Waiting for you?
Hell, I didn't know you cared.
I don't.
But you're here, aren't you?
Yes, I'm here. Looking for Nearing here.
Was it on purpose?
No.
You know, it's an amazing coincidence.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm not here checking up on you.
Did I say you were?
You are the most egotistical man I have ever had the misfortune to meet. Do you know that?
Husband know you're here?
What difference does that make?
Doesn't, does he?
He does know I'm here. I'm here looking for Nearing.
Easy you found a missing husband,
That was a misunderstanding, Robert.
So, I take it that you two kissed and made up, huh?
We talked.
Yeah.
He explained everything.
Everything?
What do you mean?
Well, just the certain mysteries surrounding the acquisition of a particular club in New York.
We didn't talk about that.
I thought not.
Because I did not.
What a coincidence.
Because I trust him. Yeah. Which is a quality, I might add, sorely lacking in my ex-husband.
Maybe he has a reason.
Or maybe Duke is a master criminal, but I don't believe that either. You see, because I trust my husband, I believe him. Why don't you?
Okay, you've said your piece. Now, where's Olivia?
Forget Olivia.
Why? We're supposed to be partners.
My daughter is not going to become part of the organization. You understand?
Why don't you tell her that?
I already have. I'm going to keep repeating it to her until I get it through her thick skull.
And doesn't the lady have any say in this matter?
No. I've already lost 2 sons to mob violence. I'm not about to lose a daughter.
I thought the whole idea was to put an end to violence.
The idea and the reality are 2 very different things. I don't have to tell you that, Duke.
I noticed.
My daughter may think she can handle the life of the organization, but she has no idea of the cutthroats and the animals she'd have to deal with. There's no way we can get them to take orders from a woman. I'm going to make damn sure they don't have to. There's one more thing. You and I have much to do in the coming weeks. I'm going to need you here full time. This commuting from Port Charles has got to stop.
Not a chance. My family's there. You can't ask me to do that.
I'm not asking.
This wasn't one of the ground rules, Victor.
Rules change. So do circumstances. And yours are about to get very interesting.
Well, good morning. You sleep well?
Oh, like a log.
I can imagine.
I meant to thank you for the gift.
Gift?
Yeah. It didn't come wrapped and there wasn't a card, but it was greatly appreciated nonetheless.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. You know, I would have wrapped it, but I thought, won't do any good because you'll just unwrap it, I would think, and I guess that's what happened. Is that what happened?
Well.
Did you unwrap the package?
Your imagination's working overtime. But Robert is wonderful, and I can't wait to get to know him better.
I'm glad it worked out. But, on to other matters, like my love life.
Well, judging from the fact that you're here, and you're radiant, and dying to brag about it, I'd say Sean gave you a good night kiss.
Better than that. He proposed.
No!
You think I would kid about something like that? Well, of course I wouldn't kid about it, but I'm not kidding this time. I'm not kidding. Sean Darnley actually proposed marriage to me. Well, it wasn't the most romantic, proposal since Romeo and Juliet, but I set him straight, and he's bending over backwards trying to get me to say yes.
What'd he do?
Well, first he wined and dined me.
So, big deal.
It was a big deal. There were violins and candlelight and champagne and roses and a beautiful catered affair. It was fantastic.
Well, that's good for starters, but if Sean was really trying to impress you, he'd...
Buy me a yacht?
He didn't?
I know, but when can I go for a ride? I gave it back.
You what?
I know. When I play hard to get, I really play hard to get, don't I? I can't believe it.
Girl, what are you waiting for? Say yes.
I plan to. Eventually.
What do you want, the whole fleet?
I adore Sean, you know I do. I mean, and I'm going to marry. I'm going to accept the proposal, but when I'm good and ready. In the time being, I just want to see him swell a little bit.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I am making that 2-timing cad pay for all of the stunts that he's pulled since we've been together. That's what I'm doing.
Tiffany, you know, revenge can be sweet, but it can also just blow the bits out of a good relationship.
It's a chance out there.
Well, don't take it too long. Romeo might just change his mind.
Never in a million years, honey. Are you kidding? Sean Donnelly worships the ground I walk on. You think?
I hope so.
Give me that. Give me that.